Air travel is truly amazing. Because of it, it's easier than ever before to see the world and all its incredible cultures. But just because you're on a plane doesn't mean there aren't rules, and if you break them, there can be dire consequences. So, from turning off airplane mode to climbing into the overhead compartments, get ready for some things you should absolutely never do on an airplane.
Enjoy watching. Let's go!
Overhead beds. I don't know about you, but my hand luggage is always overflowing with Twinkies. So, when I pop it into the overhead lockers for the flight, I can easily stand up and grab a few when I get peckish. I'd get the shock of my life though, if I stood up and found myself face to face with a person crouching in there. Yep, it should be obvious that the overhead bins are for luggage, not humans. Surprisingly, however, many people still try to clamber into them. Even more surprisingly, it's flight attendants that are the biggest culprits. Sometimes they do it as some kind of newbie initiation ceremony, other times just for the gram, which is weird but relatively harmless. On one Southwest Airlines flight back in 2019, an attendant even sat in an overhead locker and greeted passengers as they boarded. Sometimes, however, it's not so harmless. In 2011, a Virgin Blue employee was fired after he picked up a passenger's toddler and put them in one of the overhead lockers. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, the attendant was just joining in with the family's game of hide and seek, but the mother and father of the child definitely didn't see it that way. So yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but don't ever put kids in baggage compartments, alright? Cool. Under pressure. So you've been at the airport for hours, queuing, checking, and going through customs, and you're exhausted. When you finally get on the plane, all you want to do is go to sleep, right? I know I do. But hold up, you don't really want to do that, at least not straight away. You see, when a plane takes off, the air pressure inside the cabin changes rapidly. This makes the pressure outside your ears different to the pressure inside and creates a vacuum, preventing your eardrums from vibrating normally. If you've ever experienced it, you'll know that uncomfortable, blocked sensation. The good news is, you can easily fix it by yawning or swallowing. These actions open the eustachian tube in your ears, which is the thing that regulates pressure, allowing air in and easing the pressure. Simple. If you're asleep, however, you can't do this. And if you leave the pressure to build and build, it can get really bad really fast. I'm talking dizziness, nosebleeds, and even permanent hearing loss. Yikes. So, yeah, try to keep those tired eyes open until the plane is safely in the sky, then you can sleep as much as you want. Just make sure you wake up in time for the landing, because the air pressure
Subscribe.
shifts again when you descend. Geez.